Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinlinks.com, and this is the figure review of the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Collection Ultron Ant-Man figure. Yes, we got Scott Lang here, so pretty cool. And he's probably the best figure out of the line, so we'll only have two of them. So go ahead and bring this over here. Take a look at the box. Sorry about all the shots. I got my crappy tripod. I broke my good one. So there you got Ant-Man. There's a shot on the side, a comic shot of him. The full face mask on as well. And there you go, there's a little bio for him there. And there's a shot of the figure. The old school suit here, you got Ultron. And the other figures offered in the line. I mean, these four, yeah, I want to finish off my Wrecking Crew, but really Tiger Shark, maybe Grim Reaper, and Giant Man, whatever. So anyway, let's bring back in old Scott Lang here. And this is Paul Rudd from the upcoming Ant-Man movie, but right off the bat, he's got this open face piece mask, and that's not what we're seeing in the movie, so I'm kind of like, what's up with this? So I actually saw this part in the back. I thought it kind of like would flip down because it seems kind of off there. However, I do love the weathered colors on this, because I know this is supposed to be Hank Pym's old suit that Scott's kind of borrowing. But yeah, I love the detail on it. These little antennae here, they're of a flexible plastic. I wouldn't flex them too much, but they do kind of bend and warp. These are of that kind of same plastic. Actually feel a little bit harder. But if you look at the great detail on this thing, all the great paint apps they put on this. You got the ribbed cloth here. Even the boxes on the side look very weathered. There's a little bit of overspray on that belt buckle. But you got this orange on these gauntlets. I really like what they did here. You've got these open hands. You got the creases in the leather. A little bit of touch of red there. I really like the paint apps on this guy. They really got it right with this one. Even down to the boots. He's just got a lot of detail. That's why I say he's probably the best figure out of the line. And of course you got that same orange on his eyepieces on his helmet. So yes, very, very cool figure. Very well done. I mean, I didn't even know these guys were out, but I happened to go by Toys R Us. Actually, Rob dragged me to Toys R Us, so these are technically his fault. He made me buy these. So, he comes with some pretty awesome accessories. For one, he comes with a big flying ant. Now, this ant is a little out of scale for him, but look at this. It's pretty cool. It's got a kind of a pliable plastic, but it keeps its shape pretty well. Wouldn't leave this in your car, though. It'd probably get it soft. Like in Texas, if it got warm, it'd probably be all droopy and everything. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little ant because you get, I seem to have lost it. It was somewhere on this table. There it is. You get a tiny Ant-Man. Now, I'm trying to get the detail on this thing, but look at it. It's actually pretty good. You can kind of see the tubing on it. You kind of see the helmet. It looks like it's a solid silver on the helmet. It almost looked like there was some paint on there. It looks like all this is the red and the silver belt. So come around to the back, you got some kind of blotched red back here. But honestly, this thing is the size of my thumbnail. So yeah. Now, he doesn't exactly stand because he's in this sitting position. Actually, does he stand? I'm trying him right now. Nope. He is made to sit on the ant. So, now you've got Ant-Man riding old Falcor here. And that looks pretty cool. I actually like that. Not a lot of paint on this ant, but, it's an ant. What do you want? Let's put that to the side over here. And he also comes with a tiny yellow jacket. And he's actually got a little bit more paint around the eyes. I kind of wish they had made this guy a full-size figure, and maybe included this with him. Like maybe we could have skipped out on Tiger Shark and gotten this guy. But yeah, and he will stand. There we go. We'll just zoom in there. Might be too much for my camera. So there you go. Yeah, he will stand up. And got Scott over here, so we'll just kind of bring them in here, I guess. So the tiny, tiny battle. I feel like I need to go get my son's Thomas the Tank Engine train and run these guys together. So yeah, there you go. And they look pretty good together for these little tiny figures. But back to the main star of this, instead of little bitty figures that I'm just delighted to have, which I'll probably lose. Articulation on old Scott here. You've got that Marvel Legends joint with the peg inside the foot for some ankle rotation. That's about as far as it'll go forward. It'll go back. Got some double jointed knees. Got a rotation at the thigh. That's about as far as his hips will go. And I notice they're really lacking with that, because if he gets a kick, I mean, he can kind of kick up, but they need to expand that out just a little bit more. So you got waist articulation. You got a torso joint here, not a ratchet joint. It's very, very soft ratchet. Arms are on a ratchet, another soft one. They'll rotate here at the bicep. Double jointed elbows, double jointed very well too. You've got a rotation at the wrist, and they will go back and forth. I kind of wish one of his hands was in a fist. You know, I know sometimes we get those Marvel Legends, one has a fist and one's an open hand, but I kind of wish he had that. And of course the head is on a ball joint. That's actually very expressive considering all this detail you have around the neck, by the way. But you can go up and down. Now, I wonder why they went with this open face. That looks nothing like Paul Rudd. No, I'm just kidding. They needed to have a closed visor. I think that would have made it a lot better. But yeah, pretty good ball jointed head. And get a lot of range out of it. Now, comparison-wise, since he is a movie figure, and I happen to have this guy just laying around because he's just a repaint. Here he is with Winter Soldier Captain America, so you get an idea of the size there. And here he is with our Pizza Spidey, who's actually a little bit closer in height to him. So yeah. Pretty awesome figure. I really like the detail in this guy. He is probably one of the better figures of the line. There are a couple things that I would like changed about it, but overall, he's pretty good. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I got another figure to go, and until next time, like this video, subscribe, and I will catch you later.